to support these workers from Instant UpRight Ireland, who are basically being dumped on the scrap heap by an opportunistic employer who's using this crisis as a way of closing up shop here in City West and taking the raw material over to Latvia. He's apparently wanted to do this for quite some time, but he's using the COVID crisis very cynically, like Debenhams have, to get rid of workers. But fair play to these lads, they've taken a ballot for strike action and they're waiting for the placards to arrive from their Union Connect, and they'll have a permanent picket on this place to stop the removal of the raw material. Because I think the message is that we're going to see more of this, and we're going to see more employers using the crisis to their own advantage. As one American politician famously said, never waste a good crisis. And the bosses have learned from that. But I think you should hear from the workers themselves. They have a very strong case, and everybody out there who cares about workers' rights, who want to see justice done to workers through this pandemic, where workers are not made to pay but the bosses are made to pay, should try and get up here over the next period and support their picket line. So I let the lads explain the case.
Well, basically we got a phone call there just as the government put us in lockdown, that they were moving materials and machinery to Latvia. Okay, now I was out with suspected COVID at the time, so I couldn't come up. But one or two of the lads come up on the day. It was on the Monday, the 30th of March, the last day that the government actually gave companies the chance to finish up doing whatever jobs they had to get in some cash to keep them through the COVID crisis. Okay, but these used this as a moment to try to get the materials, get the machinery and ship it. They got caught and it got stopped. Then the whole country went into lockdown, complete lockdown. So we took it as that they weren't going to be able to move anything. So during the lockdown, we were trying to get in contact with management to find out what the story is, how long we were going to be out for. Are we going to come back to work? Is the government got a plan? And within that time, we couldn't get a hold of them. So I was driving by, came up, tried to have a chat with one of the managers, and I found the fact that the factory was full of movers who were actually disconnected all the equipment, all the materials, took it off all the racks, locked up everything, put it to the door, ready to be loaded. And I was shocked, literally shocked. I hadn't got a clue what was going on. And I rang all the lads, a load of the lads come up. There were 7 of us in total. Now those 7 people that come up and had words with them and talked to the guys that were there that day, we never threatened anybody, we never disputed with anybody. We asked them nicely, they were union lads, we told them exactly what was happening, and they said, oh no, Jesus lads, we weren't having any of that, we were walking off, and they walked off. Fair play to them. We all got threatening letters today, telling us there was going to be an inquiry into our illegal actions and what we did. Now, when they tried it on the 30th of March, they were sent a letter from our union saying that this was totally against our union company agreement and that they wanted clarification on what they were planning to do before anything left the factory. They didn't even return an answer to that email. Okay, now we've had 2 Zoom consultations with them since then. The recent was just Monday gone, and none of this was mentioned. And now, at the last minute, we hear again that they're trying to move the raw materials out. So we come up to stop them. Now, management have forced us to take action. We took a vote on the 15th at 15 to 1 of the 16 members that were here to take strike action. Okay, we held off on taking strike action so we could facilitate talks. Right? Keeping it open and up, we wanted fair and constructive talks. If the company's in trouble, talk to us. Tell us what's happening. Tell us what's going on. If you can't keep all our jobs, then let's negotiate a package for the people that you can't keep. Or if you have to close up, then let's talk. No confirmation was given, no clarification of anything was given. Okay? Then they try to move this stuff again. Forcing our hands now. We have our union reps coming up now with placards, forcing us now to take industrial action. Now, if they want to go ahead and close. There's nothing we can do about it. Right? But you won't do it and sting us for all the years of service we've given to this company without paying us our fair dues. That's all we want. We're not going to be another Debenhams. And I feel it for them people out there the way they've done it. And they're doing the right thing. Stand out in front of that place. Don't let them take their millions worth of stock out.
We had a meeting on Monday. We left them with a clear question. We asked them what was their roadmap for the future of the Dublin plant within the UpRight organisation. We felt they were going to get back to us with some answer. I was one of the people who got the love letter today, and basically we've been forced to go on strike.
Terry.
None of these people here want to go on strike, but they were clearly told by our union rep that if they tried to take machinery or materials out of the plant at any given time, they would instigate a strike. They've tried it today, and unfortunately this is the way it's gone down. We don't, as a group of people, we don't want to go on strike. Exactly what Kieran said, we don't want to go on strike, we want to talk, but this has happened.